In this video, I'm going to explain to you how getting hair sales is just like men trying to pick up women.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What's up, guys? It's Mikey at the Hair Business Blueprint. And yes, with that introduction, my video guy is looking at me like I'm absolutely crazy.
Oh, okay. Oh, you crazy.
But I know you're gonna love this video, so make sure you watch it from start to finish. Give it a thumbs up if you thought it was great. And of course, make sure you subscribe and check out the links to all the different resources in the description. Okay, you guys might be thinking, Mikey, you've been recording way too many videos. What the heck are you talking about? Getting hair sales is like a guy trying to pick up a girl. Or look, if it's a girl trying to pick up a girl, guy trying to pick up a guy, I don't care. It's really the same.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
So today, I'm gonna go through it and you're gonna understand why. And I think when I explain it this way, because I've explained it to clients before, this kind of scenario, it'll help you understand a little bit better about how you should be operating your website, the content, and the type of marketing you do for your hair business. Because really, at the end of the day, the way I look at it, a guy trying to get a girl, a lot of it is marketing.
Do you know who I am?
I can't say that I do.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Really?
People know me.
The guy is marketing himself, why he is so great, why he is so attractive, why you want to be around this guy so he can get the girl. It's kind of like the Romeo and Juliet of hair, but even better, because this story is real. Let me get myself comfortable in my Dr. Mikey Moran pose here, guys. Speaking of Mikey Moran, make sure you follow me right here on Instagram to see a behind the scenes of me running one of the fastest growing hair companies in America.
You damn right!
Now, I know what you're thinking, okay, this guy is really off topic here, but let me explain it to you in detail so it really makes sense. Now, when a guy meets a girl at first, it's very similar to the first time a visitor lands on your website, right? It's the first time, the first interaction, the first meeting. This is why I say it's so incredibly important to have a nice, clean, well-designed, attractive website. Because guess what? That visitor, AKA the girl, is probably gonna stay around a little bit longer, right? Does that make sense? So think about the things that you need to do on your website. If someone lands on your website and right away you got a pop-up for email, pop-up for text message, some spinny wheel, it's too much. You're being too aggressive with your website, okay? You need to pump the brakes a little bit. That's very similar to if someone walks into the private label showroom and right away the customer service says, you know, Kiki's there. You know, Kiki's awesome, by the way, if you go to Private Label Atlanta. Kiki's there, somebody walks in, hi, how are you? May I have your phone number and your email address, please? You're gonna be like, whoa, slow down here. I don't even know you. It's it's very similar here. So think about having that very nicely designed, very attractive website to keep the person around. Now, you got to get through the phases, okay? Because you have, let's just go old school, and you guys probably have heard of this, first base, second base, third base, and then obviously home run.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're the one with the girlfriend and you're still stranded on third base.
Hey, at least I know what third base feels like, okay? You're still just a bat boy.
Bat. What are you talking about?
Most times, a visitor goes to your website for the first time. You're not getting that sale, AKA the home run. You get me there? You know, you're not getting the home run the first time, the first visit. The first time you meet, the guy's not picking up the girl and you know, getting lucky. Not usually, right? So you have to think about that. You know, first base is probably going to a product page. Second base is adding something to the cart. Third base is going to the checkout. And then, you know,
There he is.
the done deal Camera guy's dying here. But this is real stuff, guys. Like, seriously, like, this is real stuff. You know, the done deal, you got the checkout, and you got the sale. Okay, so think about, it's gonna probably take a few visits, a few dates. You know, first date, you might get to first base. Second date, you know, second base. Third date, whatever it is, okay? So you have to really think about how this is gonna work. You gotta remember, 99% of your visitors are not gonna convert into sales, so what do you do next, right? So this is really, really important. I talk about it all the time. Your website should not only be selling, it should be educating, right? So when a guy meets a girl, the guy needs to talk to her, get to know her a little bit better. Maybe that's your about page, right? So you're allowing the visitor to learn more about you, the company, within the about page. Do you want to easily be able to get in contact with your date? Yes, that's equivalent of a contact page. Does your website have a contact page? Do you have an easy way to contact, a nice form, a phone number? If you're gonna reach out to somebody, you set a level of expectation of when you're gonna get back in touch. Because when, you know, a guy is texting a girl or a girl's texting a guy, you know, if I'm trying to get this girl and she sends me a text and I wait 2 days to reply, the girl's going to be like, look, I'm out of here. I want someone that's going to reply quicker. That's very, very much the same as your customer service department. If your customer service department is taking 2 days to reply to your question of, hey, do you have this 22-inch HD deep wave lace front wig in stock? If it takes 2 days, they probably already went somewhere else. They probably bought it at the other store the morning before. So you have to think about that as far as the communication goes and how important it is. And nobody likes to be sold. So if you have a website, and I always talk about blogging, you know, and creating videos, putting them inside the blog post, so that way you can inform and educate your customer about who you are. Because if you're going to do business with, or honestly hook up with somebody, you probably want to know a little bit more about them and what they're about. And if it's something that you're going to be able to come back to, like I don't want to say a long-term relationship or just a relationship, you know, that's the same thing as having a customer purchase from you one time. When it's time to get their hair again or have some fun again, they're going to come back and they're going to purchase from you again. So really think about that. You have to think of, you know, the type of emails that you're sending. If it's always just a hard sell, it's the same as a guy texting a girl, hey, do you want to come over tonight? And it's 2 o'clock in the morning. The girl's going to be like, look, this is too much. But if maybe it's in the afternoon, it says, hey, this weekend, do you want to grab lunch, right? That's the same as you sending an email that says, hey, this is our wigs, and because you like wigs, maybe you were looking at one of our wig products, or you inquired about information about this or had a question. Here's a very nice document about wigs and how to make them look great, right? This is how to care for a wig. This is how to install a wig. These are stylists that we work with, right? So think about that. Also think about your social proof. So if I'm a guy and I'm trying to meet a girl, and let's just say, you know, I'm like, hey, let's change Instagram handles, right? And I'm verified. The girl might be pretty interested because say, hey, what's up with this guy? He's verified. I don't meet a lot of verified people, right? Think about that as social proof. Do you have a lot of friends? Do you have followers? Do you have good reviews? Think about good reviews on your website. That's social proof. Have you been in press? Have you been on podcasts? That's all social proof. That's really going to help sell to your customers or get the girl. Do you see where I'm coming here? How it really is related? I know this sounds a little bit crazy, but sometimes, you know, people need to hear things different ways so they can understand. And I think this is a really good way for you to understand in business the guy trying to get the girl. How it's something that it's going to take a little bit more than the first visit, but you have to really educate yourself with your website and your sales techniques to build that rapport with the potential customer by giving them great, clear information, easy to navigate. You know, if your website doesn't have a good navigation and it's hard to find products, that's like me texting a girl, hey, come over and I'm down the street, third house on the right. it would be much easier if I just text her a Google Maps link directly to my house. Think about that for the navigation of your website, right? Make it easy for your customer. So if you do this, and I hope this relates to you and you understand, like I said, I know this video is a little bit off topic and it's a little different train of thought, but I really think this will help some people understand that getting a lot of hair sales is just like trying to get that girl. Okay, I hope this made sense. I know you might think I'm absolutely crazy, but I know some of you definitely got this. You have to understand that you don't always go for that hard sale. You don't always go for that hookup. So this is a little unorthodox if this is the first time watching one of my videos on the Hair Business Blueprint, but make sure you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you relate with it at all, I would love for you to leave a comment so we can have a discussion about how all this makes sense. Thank you so much, and I'll have another video for you soon.